Hello everybody, this is Sonia. Now I'm going to work on something that I'm actually going to put onto here. I hope it's okay if I put this up as it is a piece of work for my page. I want to show you how to make a leaf for the page, because I did those others but I'm not a big fan, because I want to make a bit bigger leaf on there that I made the other day. Well, it'll be the other day when you watch this. But so I've got a piece of florist wire here, and I'm going to make a what's the name? Sorry, my mind's gone blank now. I'm going to make a Stumpwork leaf. Now, so Sonia wouldn't have the. Yes, we have here. I got it. Nobody panic. I got it. It's good to write on. Oh dear. It's good to write on your boxes and things what you've got in them, isn't it? It'll help you when you go to find them. Something fell down. That's not good. So I've got some Stumpwork things in here. So let's go and have a look. Your leaf. Look at that. That's how you make your leaf. Now I have these bits and pieces because this is what I use when I do my stump work. And this is what I used in my piece that was published. And there's some on a picture that I've got handy just in case I want to do that. But today I'm going to show you how to do the leaf. And I think that's too big, that one. But I'll show you how I did that. So I need a piece of this. I need one of these. And more bits that I have got ideas from. Okay, in the past, not now. We could do something like that later. I love that bee. I just need this morning, this bit. And your wire, of course. Don't pull that sign off the box. What's in it? See, you found it real easy because it was sitting there. Rightio. And we'll need, of course, some needles and bits and pieces like that. This is a piece of this is really old, because look, it's the colour's gone off. The colour's gone out of it. Okay, and you need a little pad, and then you need, of course, a picture of a leaf, and that one's a little bit worn out. He's a bit old. Okay, so we'll get another picture of a leaf, because we don't want it too big, but I want to put it onto here. So I want something with a bit of size to it. And does that look leaf-like to you? Looks pretty leaf-like to me. Now you only need one, and you can make as many as you like with that. So we're going to cut that across there like that. I've made one or two of these before in my time. Maybe I might get it right, do you think? I hope so. Now you can use sticky tape, right? You can put sticky tape over the top of that if you haven't got any of this, because I don't know whether this is going to be any good to stick down or not, because it might not even come apart. There's actually got some over there in the box, but this one's handy, because I had it with me. Let's stick it on there, stick down all right, goes fine. Now you want to put this piece over the top of this. I should have cut it out first, sorry. I'll cut it out. And I don't think it's going to stick very good. I think it might be a bit old. Okay. Might have to chuck that in a bin and get another piece out of it. Oh no, it's sticky. I'll leave it there for a minute. Okay, so you want to put that on your pad. Now this has been made for me by someone a long time ago. It's very old, well used, as you can see. And it's just overlocked around a piece of wadding in the inside and two pieces of sort of linen, I think, is on the outside of it. You can do whatever you want with that. That's not going to work very good. I might have to put a bit of sticky tape over the top so it won't come up. Okay. Got that handy, but it's also stuck to the fabric a little bit there. Gotta be. So you can put sticky tape on it. That'll. All you need is something to hold it down. Doesn't matter. Sorry. I'm just making this video straight off the back of that other one because I wanted to get a couple done, because I have to go out tomorrow and do a bit. So, alright. So I just need two on. Right. So that's holding that there. Okay, it's got him. Whoops! Don't you fall down now. Stay there. Nobody panic. Oh dear, oh dear. Let's not start to panic. Now, of course, we can have the stamen, this part up the centre if we want to, as well. I never thought about that, which I better do that too. Okay, because I'm going to make this a really it's going to be open, I think, although I only made it small, so I might not have to do that. So you get your piece of wire, and this is not long enough, I don't think. I'll have to check. Yes, right. Round there. Better get a bit bigger piece. What have I done with them bits of wire, Sonya? Had in your hand, big pieces. Where did I put it? Here it is. So you can buy this florist wire. Now, if you don't get the green, you can get clear stuff. I mean, plain wire looking stuff. And then you have to wrap that. You can wrap this if you want to, you don't have to. By wrapping it, I mean you have to put thread over it to cover it over. See, it's not going to be, this is a really long piece, but I'm just going to take a bit off it. So you're going to start at the point that's going to go down into the fabric, right? So this is the pointy part of the leaf, and that's going to be the base of it there. And you put this up here like this. And I'm thinking, I don't know if I want to do that middle bit, because I just want to, no, I'm just going to go around the outside. Okay, so I've got I've got a needle and thread, and this is in white and well cream, and that's what you want. You don't need to have it the same colour. Because I'm just going around, I'm just going to use this piece now. So I've only got a piece that's only about 6 inches long, I suppose. Yep. And then I'm going to put this onto here, righto? Now, I'm going to come over, I'm back over here, look at me, I'm way down here, see? I'm going to start down there, and I'm going to fasten that piece down over here. We're going through everything. We're going through the sticky tape and the paper, alright? You come up here. I would have did a video on this a very long time ago, and I'd never be able to find it, so we've got to, I'm sure I might have done anyway. So, and then we just shape that and follow the diagram that we drew, okay? And you got a different colour, right? You don't want to do it in the same colour because it doesn't really matter. I suppose you're going to cut it off later, so you just need this for a base and to work on. So don't make your pad any bigger, and you can use a shoulder pad. If you go to the opportunity shop, you might be able to get a whole shoulder pad. If it's too padded, you take a bit out of it, you know, and then stitch it back together. If you don't have the stuff to make it, you can do it, you know, make it yourself and just stitch around. You don't have to have I never had an overlocker and that was a long time ago, and the lady down the road did this for me, and because she had one, so I asked her if she'd sew around them for me, and she did some for me, so that was good, because you need a few, because you might want to be working on a couple of things at once. Okay, so this is the top part, and you just go through, it's the point of the leaf, and you can, you know, manoeuvre it any way you want to. I'm going to just give it a bit of a press in there to get it going. Right, you hold it down. Don't rush it either, because you don't need to. You've got plenty of time, I hope. I should be able to make this in this length of time, I hope. In the next half hour, I should be able to make you this. Just show it to you. And then I'm going to do some more, because this is what I want to put on my piece of, onto my work, okay? Instead of the ribbon one, which I can leave it there too, it doesn't matter. I can have them as well. They could be off a little vine or something that I could just particularly put there. I've come in a little bit, it's a little bit out of shape, but once you do it and take it off, you can actually shape it still. Now, you want to fasten that down away from it over here, okay? Okay, now get yourself a piece of sticky tape. Again, I'll cut that. Oh, I'm going to give Jeremy these scissors, he keeps taking mine. So, I'm going to put that, I'll put that over there, so it won't keep lifting up and getting in my road. Okay, so now I need a piece of thread. And I'm going to do it in I hope I'm going to do it in this. Oh gee, I just thought to myself, did I turn that on? I thought I'd rather do it in this, what's the name? This sort of stuff. But, where's the box with them other ones in it? I don't remember them that. Why did I put that? Oh, it was sitting on top of here, wasn't it? I lifted it off there, and what do I do with that? Oh dear. Can't be too far away, surely. Got me cottons in it. Where'd you put that at? Really? It's a big thing. It's got to be down here somewhere. Oh, here it is. It's under the edge of my chair. Oh, well, not really, but I couldn't see it because of where I put it. I like this. I know I do like the bright one in this sort of thing. Yes, I do like that. Now, whoops, now, not that camera again. Thought I had it fixed so it won't go anywhere. Righto. So let's do this. We're going to do it in there. You can do it in, a lot of people do these in just one strand of embroidery thread. You can do the pearl thread if you like. It's up to you. It will be, because this is a bit of fun piece, I don't think it matters what you use. I really don't. You can use whatever you like. Well, even if I was doing it for no other reason than fun as well, I would still, I might have to take this off here, and all you have to do is cut that and it'll come off. I want to use this needle here, righto. And it's very pointy, so I've got to be careful with the pointy. Right, now you're going to put this, I'm going to go around here, I'm going to come up way down here. I need a tail, right, I need a tail. And I'm going to come up to this part, and I'm going to do a blanket stitch to fix it on there. But I need it so, I'll put that on there. I've hooked that round and caught it, right? And then I'll turn it in after. So we're going to do this round here, like so. And you're going to fill all that around, and that will go real easy, really. Because then you come in and you turn that over, so then you can finish the inside. So we're just going to go around the outside. Just pick up go under the wire. Don't catch anything, just go under the wire. Whoops. Now you've gone too far down there. Right. So when you come to where it's sewn down, just ignore that. Just don't go through it. Lift up your piece of work so that the needle will dangle down and uncobble your cotton, because you will, after you're going around a few times like this, it will cobble up. But you need to cover it really good. And I've done some before with a piece out, you know, like the, you know, some bit of piece out of it. So you just make a bend in your, you know, like somebody chewed your piece of leaf. Fun, yes. Might make one of those and put on there too. Good fun. Okay. Try to keep, well, they will stay even as you can. Now this is where it's been stitched down, but we just go over the top of that. Don't incorporate it in there. It doesn't need to be. There's the other one up there, so it'll work all right when I undo it. And I don't know if I have enough thread. That's the thing too, which is not a good idea, Sonya, that you've done this and you haven't got enough thread to finish it all. You needed more thread. You needed more thread. Never mind, I'll show you how to fix that. I think I do remember this stuff. I did a lot of it the year that I had my youngest daughter. Now she's 26, so I've actually done a lot since, but that's when I started doing a lot of it. She was a baby. She slept really well, so I got plenty of time for stitching. So that was good. She was a good little sleeper. Done very well. So that's going to turn into there like that, see? See what I'm doing there? Right. Shame it doesn't go all the way, because it's not going to. I know that for a fact. You can see it's not going to fit, which is a shame. Whoops, now it's coming unthreaded. With better get another piece. So when you, when you get your cotton, you need a fair bit, righto? Don't get them too much so that you can't handle it. Probably that, and that'd be probably 9, maybe 10 inches. That'd be probably enough to go around it. I'll make a knot, I don't have to, but I'm going to make this, I'm going to come up over here so I can, I'm going to sew it in later. So I'm going to pretend that this is over here. So this is where I come out, okay, with this other piece. I'm going to hook that round in there somehow, without getting it caught. Righto. And then I'm going to work along here. So this leaf is going to be detached, so I'm going to have to work the cotton into it. This piece here, just for a little tiny minute. Hang on a minute. I better undo that and just show you a bit better way of fixing it. You need to work this cotton into it a little ways. So let's just do that far. Okay. Righto. The back one, this one here that I'm going to bring through from the back, I'm going to put it up through here where that one come through, but I'm taking it through the whole lot. Hang on, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'll just take it through there and I'll hold both pieces down, but it's going to make it a little bit thick, but I think it'll be right. So you've got both your little tails here, so you want to put them down along that piece of wire. Okay, now you want to go through under the wire and get both these little tails, bring them down flat, and hang on to them. Come back over there. Hopefully you won't do this, so you won't have to worry about fixing it. There we go, I got that. Now I'm going to do it again and get some more. You see what I'm doing? I've got the whole lot. I've got all them pieces of thread and I'm keeping them all together there. And I'll be able to cut them off in a minute. And they can be amongst this piece, righto. I got it all? No, I go back down there, Sonya. I'm going to cut them off now. I've decided they'll be right now. Look, I do have a lump. Doesn't matter. Leaves have lumps. They do have little bits and pieces on them, don't they? Okay, so we're just going to finish going down along here now. It's really weird sometimes, you know, you don't think about what you're doing and you think, oh, what am I doing it that way for? That's not what I would do. That's not what I would normally do. You know, you got to do it the right way, don't you? Okay. Oh, sticky tape, getting stuck to things. That's the worst thing if you got stuff getting stuck to your work. It makes you, it gets a bit irritating because sometimes these things do take a little time to do and you don't want to be mucking up with sticky tape and getting it hooked around your wire and all that sort of thing. So believe you me, if you do it how I show you, it will work. A lady said to me that works on the door in W something about she was going to see if she could try and do what I was doing, and I said, well, if you do what I tell you, it'll work for you, and it will. Some people sometimes try to take a shortcut though, don't they? I'm not saying you ladies will. I'm sure you'll do it how it's done, because that way you want to achieve it, don't you? Now when I get to the end here, I'm going to actually incorporate everything I've got at the corner here into this piece, like so, but only one time. Okay, so now I'm going to push all these into the middle, like that. Okay, and I've got that round there, and that's tight. And now I'm going to go and I'm going to pick up these bits here, and I'll take that one and the one across the road here, also another bit, and I'll hang on to them, and I might do another two, that bit and that bit, this one, and oops, I want to make the, and now we'll just go up here and we'll make this Now, you don't have to go into every one of these stitches. You can just go up here along as many as you like. I've got it probably going in the second one or the third one from the stitch. 1, 2, 3. That one. I have to fix this. I'll have to unroll it. It's all getting unravelled up. Righto. There you go in there. Now if you do this with a single thread, it will take a little while, just to be honest with you. If you do it like in a embroidery thread with one single thread or two. If you haven't got any of this, use I think more than one thread. It's up to you though. You know, it's your thing, so please yourself how you make it. If you are making this for a really dainty flower, well I am, but you know, it just depends on what you're looking for. Whether you want it to be very, not non-existent, but very light. I'm going to put that through both those there to catch that over, so I can bring it across a bit. And then I'm going to do the same with the next one. Get through there and there. Bring it over a bit. Alright. Now what we're doing is sort of making a little lace, well, sort of lacy look thing, I suppose you'd say. Down every second one, I think is what I'm doing, because this is coming in further too. I mean, the outside is really filled in really good. So this is coming in a lot sooner, so you don't need to go into every stitch. If you understand what I mean. It's, you know, getting smaller as you go, filling it in. And I don't mind it being a little bit open. It's good. It's working. Righto, undo this again. Ravel. Unravel. Now if your first thread only goes around once, well, that's good, then you can just take it up there and end it off. Make sure you always leave lots of tail ends. You want lots of tail ends, okay? Because then you can fix them up later. You can put them into the piece of work. I forgot to go under that. Make it like a... Okay, so we're going to go in here now. We're still going to do every second one, I think. Or maybe second or third one, because it's making it a bit more lacier in the middle. Oh, next one, that one. Your own judgment. You can use your judgment and see what you think. Try to pretend one first. Oh, well, you don't have to do one first. If it works for you, just use it. It's how you do it. You can put a piece down the middle, but, you know, like a vein. I'm running out of thread, see, so I'm going to have to get a wriggle on here. If I go fast, will that work? I don't think so, Sonya. Okay, but I'm going to nearly be taking it all together now. I'm doing the centre bit. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go through both of them and pull them over. Hook that bit and that bit, pull it together. Okay. It's nearly making its own little veins, isn't it? So that's what you do when you're running out, I suppose, ain't you? It's coming unthreaded too. It's okay. Nobody panic. Right, now you just want to take yourself back down through here by just looping it through underneath the... And it sort of will make a little vein looking thing. You just want to wiggle it through there. Take it back to the other end. And then you've got that. So now we have a leaf. You go onto the back, cut off all this here. Okay, we're cutting off the what's the name, what we used. We're cutting off the thread. And you take the sticky tape off. Bit here's got a knot. That off. Alright, so you can use that again. Do small. And I probably will have to do some more. Alright. Sticky tape. I'll just throw that down there. It'll be right. It'll be right later. It'll be right for later. What have I done here? Is this the bit where I Is that the bit where I've sewed it in? It is too, I think. Unless I cut something off, I was no business. Is that the bit where I sewed it in? Yeah, it is. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on that because I don't want to lose that leaf, so I'm going to put a little bit of glue on that. Nobody will worry about that. Just to stick it down to make sure it's... No, this is okay, it's open. Now I'm going to use... So you can still manoeuvre this, look. Okay. So this is more or less to the back here. Okay, put a bit of that on. Dries clear, so it'll be fine. I'll just keep it round there so it won't be woven round in the breeze. Okay, so now we're going to get this. And we have these bits. We need these bits because these are important, these pieces here. We need those bits. Now you get a big father needle, okay, and you want something with a good hole here. Okay, so we're going to put that down there because I really like it. There, don't you? I do. I think that looks awesome. So I'm going to get the father needle and I'm going to push it through there, and I'm not going to push it through the ribbon though. Look at me go here. I'm just going to leave them ribbon ones underneath it. I don't mind it to look like there's a vine under there as well or something. Doesn't really matter. So you push that through till you get down halfway. See? You still got bits sticking out there. You take this. Best idea to cut this as level as you can. Everybody needs to be level, especially the wire. And then I don't know if I should roll it or not. We don't want to make it too thick. So you push the wire and the pieces of thread through the back of this needle here. You push it in the hole. No, it won't follow through. Let's get something bigger than that. Where is something bigger than that? I did have a packet sitting here with some in the middle. I don't know if it's very big. I should be able to do that with this. I've done this before, so I can do this again. I can do this. I don't, you need just to have that bit. Even if I just get those pieces of wire down in there, because I'll push through. Look at that, I did it. I got the wire through. That's the hardest part. So then all you need to do is thread your cotton in. Keep hold of your wire. I'm still going through that leaf there with that piece, aren't I? Naughty. I nearly did it with I did put the wire through there too. I hope I don't pull it out of shape too much. I don't want to do that. So we can push this through. Usually, I suppose if you... Oh, don't do that, Sonya. You can't help yourself, but can you? Makes it thicker when you wet it. How many times have I told me that? And how many times... Ah, dear, come on. Through there. Have you got it? Yeah, I'm going to take both of them together if I can. This one in here too. Oh, come on. Sorry everybody, I got it. Now very carefully pull that through, because you don't want to ruin your leaf in any way. Right, so you get hold of the leaf, the wire, and you press it right down really hard against the back of your work there. Right, so that sits like that. And I absolutely think that's absolutely gorgeous myself. I'm taking out that because I have to. I cannot leave that there. Not hard to do, just cut him off. You'll be right. It's okay. I'm naughty, I know, wasting that ribbon, but I did want to show you how to use it, you know, because we all need to know what's going on, don't we? I think that's caught in the wire, that piece. No, it's all right, it's off. Okay, so you put that there, but see, you have to have this through here very, very tightly so it won't wobble around too much. You need it to move, but not too much. So let's get a piece of a bit of green here, and I'm going to fasten that down. And I like that, so I'll be making some more of those to put on this. Oh dear, where's the end? Well, you should put it up in there, Sonia. I did, look at that. Did you people know this? Somebody said to me they didn't realise this was like this before. There's a piece of, oh, this pops up, doesn't it? Something happens here, I don't know. It's funny, but you hook that round there. No, there's one cotton, oh, it's really, I forgot. Honestly, I forgot how it worked, but it's okay, nobody panic, it's fine. I'm going to put a pin in the top of this. I'm not going to put it down too far though, because I don't want it to get all caggy. Okay, so we're just going to thread this one up, and we've got our wire, and make sure that you don't go through. Now if you're doing this sort of thing, you can't really do it on a one single piece of fabric. This has got a few thicknesses, and that's good. You would usually put a bit of wadding or something in between the two pieces, because you don't want to be going through the whole lot either when you're doing this. So you want to fasten this down, right, on the wire only, just this wire on the back. We're fastening this down, so it's not going to wiggle about or come out. So you want to just go on in here and just pick up the pieces of the material, just the bottom bit. Don't go through both pieces. I can feel that I'm not, because I'll cry if I am, because if I lift this up, it'll show you that I haven't been going through there, look. Okay, where are you? I will be doing a bit of sewing from now on too, because I've got a lot of things I need to finish, so I need to put some more work into that. More work into getting rid of some of my stuff, and I've not getting rid of it, but I want to do more embroidery. I really like it. There's so much different, so many different things you can do, and you incorporate a whole lot of things into it too. You can. Righto. Now, if I had the old scissors, which I should be using instead of them, yes, these are good. These aren't. And I cut that off there, and so it's all stitched down. And now end it off. Where are we? End it off there. But always watch the back of your work when you've got anything like this on there, because see, I just hooked that around there real easy, that piece of thread, and that'll happen. It's not going to hurt, but it's going to annoy. It's not going to hurt. Well, as long as you don't pull anything out of it, it won't worry. But right, so there's my next one. Well, there's my next piece on the work, my flower. And he's a three-dimensional bloke, and I love that. I think, and you can move it anyway. Well, you can actually. It doesn't come. I haven't got the top of it covered over there properly, but it will. It will be. It's not going anywhere. Pretty cool, hey? Thank you everybody for watching, and I will talk to you later and get back and show you something else. Okay, bye-bye.